Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we do have the Google in-house game number 2. The teams have switched sides, so of course the banning and picking and all that is going to just be, the complete opposite. But as you did see, purple team, who was blue, definitely destroyed their opponents. This is a best of 3 for the Google in-house tournament here on Twitch TV. I'm the FourCourtJester, and as a shameless shout out, I've just finally set up all my Facebook stuff, so I'm going to add a link to that here to the YouTube VOD description, and you can find my stuff there. Easy as that. Now, of course, Google, big industry giant, apparently they are in love with League of Legends. Wouldn't really surprise me. I mean, they're the biggest search engine in the world, and League of Legends right now is like the biggest game in the world. So, that kind of goes hand in hand. It'd be like, why are 35 million people searching for League of Legends? What is this game? And then that was their mistake. They got sucked into it. So that is why we have a Google in-house tournament. True story, but don't quote me on it. Anyways, bans coming out. First ban was Sejuani. So Highwind, you play that Frost Lady too well, guy. So that is a ban for you. Lee Sin, the counter ban here, which is kind of funny because unfortunately we didn't really have a good Lee Sin last round. I'm just saying, didn't happen. So he's been banned out as well. Shyvana, Shaco, Kassadin, 4 junglers banned out. That's like a new record. And Kassadin, of course, that great solo mid AP hero. It would not be seen today. And Udyr, so 5 junglers, and at least 4 of them are viable top laners. So I guess we just don't like the bruiser mentality. I mean, Sejuani, melee, very fearful. Shyvana, great top lane, great jungle, melee. Lee Sin, great jungle, melee. Shaco's a bit more dynamic. He can go a great AP mid, or he can go more of an AD jungle. But either way, you have to ban him. He's just ridiculous. And Udyr, the man, bear, pig, cow, tree, antler, whatever the heck he is these days. Phoenix. I forgot Phoenix. Yep. No, none of them. First pick, Jungle Severe. I like it. I like where this is going. Oh, is Merlin done, love? Yeah, she done her Merlin. People are asking for a duo com between me and you later.
A what?
Duo commentary. Me and you. Commentating a game.
I'm not sure I would be very good at that.
They don't care. They want to hear you.
Why? Why do they want to hear me?
Oh, people asked for it, so. Not tonight, because we gotta go to bed after this.
Say, 'cause I have to get up very early.
Yep. And so do I. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, but you get to go to sleep on the train. I have to physically drive to where I'm going. Don't you stick out your tongue.
You asked for it, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves a support, Karma. I hope you're happy. Support Karma. Highwind taking our jungle Skarner. Yeah, Stazin wasn't going to go jungle Severe. No, but he's going to take Severe bottom lane with an Ignite as well as a Flash. Not too sure I like that Ignite. Big fan of going Exhaust on my ADs or Flash Ghost, but we'll see. We'll see. Yes, we will see. Tryndamere not banned out this round. Good for him. Kodansha doing some great work with that Kog'Maw last round, so he's going to pick himself up. Trin could be top lane Trin, could be mid Trin, but depending on the next picks, more than inclined to say jungle Trin. Yeah, Targ Arcade again joining that Cho'Gath with teleport as well as his Surge, so probably a top lane Cho, which is why the only reason why I say mid or jungle for Trin. Gibranix picks Soraka. Okay. I guess we're going to see ourselves a carry Soraka, gents. And any ladies out there as well. Don't want to offend you. You don't look like gents. You look much better looking, yeah. Alright, Soraka, fine. Soraka mid, that's cool. Or even Soraka top. Soraka solo. Let's just call it that. Soraka solo. What is Pado going to run? Pado was the jungle. No, he wasn't. He was the top lane. No, he was the mid last round. Pado's going to take Tristana. Okay, cool. Nope. Trolled. Pado crashed with Tristana. Alright, well, that's not going to happen. We're just going to have to wait for that to come back. But Tristana, so you guys win. Let's move to game 3. Sweet. Our Noxus spot. You okay? Our Noxus spies have infiltrated the enemy. Do you guys remember that? The Noxus versus Ionia match, like, ages, 50 years ago? Back when we still had lore casts? Haha, that was fun. Yeah, we had Noxus spies infiltrate and disconnect one of the players, so, yeah. And here we are, almost a year and 2 months later. Still the same issues. That's right, they're working on it. I know they're working on it. Alright, well, whenever Pato gets back, I guess we'll resume. I would assume they have to keep the same picks and bans. That just makes sense to me. That's why you put it on paper. And all that jazz. I'm actually pretty thankful I haven't blue screened. That's pretty amazing. It is decided! Same picks and bans. I don't know why that had to be decided. It's pretty common knowledge. Alright, so who's excited for support Karma and solo mid Soraka? Put up your hand. One person raised his hand. Thank you, Mr. Marnell. I knew I could count on you. My trusty mod squad. They always got my back. So, what do you guys think? Are we going to see a return of Tank Teemo, or are they just going to go totally new? Now, Stazen picked up Severe. I do like me a Severe. She's my favorite champion. Especially with the remake. I think she's definitely a little bit more powerful than she used to be. Although, admittedly, her ultimate was nerfed a bit. I think that the new passive as well as the new Ricochet really makes up for that. You could really get some nice chase him down builds. I think like Trinity first item, like Trinity Force. Yeah, I said it. Trinity Force into Phantom Dancers into Bloodthirster. Good luck living past that. Of course, all you gotta do is just chain CC her to death, but yeah, it's alright. So they're quickly just rebanning everything. Still all that hate on the S heroes, Sejuani, Shyvana, Shaco. Do it like Shirilia. That almost sounds like a song, a dirty song. But, yeah. Alright, Severe picked up. Highwind to Bum, they're going to pick up themselves what they had, so Skarner as well as Karma. I think it was Tryndamere Cho'Gath next. Yes, if you pick Karma again there, Jabam, it means you have a better chance of winning. Because, yeah, you kind of have to do it. Tang Arcade picks himself up his Tanky Cho. Gibronix. Oh, Pato's Pato's at the bottom, so he's forced to go Tristana. Yeah, kind of interesting way to go. That's actually kind of screwy, because Pato didn't get to sit down at the right spot. So they know it's Tristana. Alright, well, whatever. Soraka. Yeah. Okay, we're just going to pick him up and then trade him back. Alright, cool. Way to go, Google team. Outthinking me again. Sona is going to be our support here. Meowtor is going to pick him up, and we're going to see a Fox Lady mid. There you go, Ness. I see you looking up that Ari fan art, and there you go. Right there. Mace Stun is Ari. Very nice indeed. Jungle Ari, sure, cool. No, it's going to be Jungle Trin, Severe and Sona bottom lane, Cho'Gath back top, and Ari mid. That's a lot easier to read than last game. Dear God. And let's see. What's our last pick going to be here, Pato? What are you going to pick up? Who are we missing? Soraka mid, Skarner jungle. We already got our Tristana and our Karma bottom, so we need someone to go top. Gangplank sounds awesome to me. I don't know about you. Yeah, this is game number 2. It's best of 3. Yes, I mentioned game number 2. I think. I don't know. I said it now, so it's all good. Whenever Mace, there we go, patches in. It's going to be Rise. Oh. Rise could easily go mid up against Ari. That could work. Or we're going to see something else. Could even see Karma mid. Just do a counter logic style. Go go Karma mid. That'd be fun. Alright, we're going to wait for everyone to lock in just to make sure that we can get this going. But again, FourCourtJester here on the Twitch. Big thanks to the Google guys and the Raise Your Weapon Media guys for getting me in on this. Thank you to the 50 viewers watching. You guys are awesome. You've been here for a while. It's a good time Monday night. Again, shameless plugs: Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and soon to be Facebook. Whenever I can reclaim my FourCourtJester tag, you can find me at all those places. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting Rise to go mid, and that means we're gonna either have Soraka or Karma in the solo. And delay spectator has begun. Good times. Alright, so Stazen is going to be our mid this round, and again, jungle Trin, but he's running himself some Ghost. He's running Ghost Smite, so that'll be cool. Stazen with the Ignite and Flash, pretty standard. Exhaust Flash coming up for Kodansha, just like I kind of asked them to, so that's cool. Tang Arcade is again going to be running the Surge Teleport. It's very curious because he's going to be up against either Soraka or Karma. And again, he's rocking no escape mechanisms. He does have the teleport, which really wasn't used to super effectiveness last round, I gotta say. And he also is still rocking that Surge, which, again, I don't really think that made a huge difference to really anything that he did. So maybe you would have liked to see more of a Ghost or a Flash. Teleport's cool. Yeah, that's fine. Meowtor on the Sona looks like Clairvoyance as well as Flash, so normal support work there. Purple team, High Wind, jungling, of course, with Skarner, one of the top tier junglers right now. Debum and Drybranix here. They're going to figure out what lanes they want to go, but I see a teleport on Soraka, so I'm assuming Battle Mage Soraka in one of our solo lanes. That'll leave us with a Karma bottom. Mokabite with the hyper positioning yet again of Ghost Flash. And Rise Pado, probably again that mid with Flash as well as that Ignite. So yeah, Rise doesn't do much to Cho. Soraka at least has Sustain. Mr. Marnell dropping them knowledge bombs. Good on you, bud. The Soraka's just a screwy pick, yes, because I don't think they actually really expected to go Karma. But whatever. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Soraka lane. Just the other day, what was the team I had to go up against that was just stupid annoying to play against? We had a Zillion mid with a Taric jungler, a Soraka, Janna lane bottom, and an Alistar top. Take a few seconds to digest what I just said. Soraka, Alistar, Janna, Taric, and then Zillion. So believe it or not, these supports, they can run their solo lanes. They have the tools to run their solo lanes. Yeah, it turns the entire meta up on their head. We also lost, so that also irks me. I was Mordekaiser, I couldn't kill anyone. Oh, so annoying. Anyways, 20 seconds to go, and we're going to get this game rolling. Team Google playing it in-house, mixed in here with Raise Your Weapon Media. Game number 2 of a best-of-3 series, guys. If Purple Team takes it, then they're going to win 2-0, no problem. We all go to bed happy. So hopefully we're going to see what Blue Team can deliver, and if they can bring this up to a 1-1 tie. I'm hoping my XSplit is still alive. Okay, good. It is. Oh, thank God. Whew. I thought it died for a minute. Alright, spec mode. Bam. No problem. Skin to win! Cho'Gath and Tryndamere. Score of 2. Karma, Soraka. Again, score of 2. Alright, dead even on the skin to win factors. Team Google, while losing, they buy the other team. They probably could, yeah. Or they just take out like all the search engine media for Raise Your Weapon. Like, you don't exist, because Google has deemed it so. Alright, everyone's done summoning. I really like how fast we can just jump in here after that 3 minutes. Swear to God, they changed something in the algorithms that just makes it load a lot quicker, which is very, very awesome, I gotta say. And bam! I look good in that corner, don't I, guys? Game number 2 starting. I need to turn off the music. I should have done that ages ago. Oh well. Here we go. Off to the races. Nope, Karma's still sitting in town. Okay, so no big fast jungle invade. Everyone's just kind of taking their sweet time. Big items coming out. Read that as their first items. That was a little late. 27 seconds in.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Nah, they don't see anything. Soraka leading the charge. Taking boots in 3 pots. Boots in... yeah, that's right. Boots in 3 pots. Here we go. Soraka being very brave, but if she goes a little bit more braver, Stazin's going to find her here with Godancha. They've already picked up their items. Mace Stun is just waiting in the back. He took heal first, though. So, for a level 1 fight, could be good, might not be good. Either way, you can see purple. Just kind of camping their bushes. I turn off chat. Bam. No chat for you. And everyone just kind of falls back. So no crazy jungle invades this round. Looks like just more business as normal. Trinimir's going to start here at Wolves. I hope the rest of our team is here. Choke. That's not how you play it, dang Arcade. That's not how you do it. Alright, fine. Ruby Crystal top. We do got that clairvoyance going. Can they see that Trin? No, he's nowhere near that. So they're going to say nobody's at the blue. We got some pings going down saying maybe they're over there, but they're really not. So it's cool. Sona, Fairy Charm, Sight Wards. No potion? Sona? Sona. I guess you didn't take the gold masteries for utility. That's cool. What's Kodansha running? He's going to be running his AD. Wow, 80 attack damage off the bat. So not armor penetration this round. I don't think he had armor penetration last round either. I think it was the other team. So Mokobite. Yeah, there it is. There's that armor penetration spec. So again, AD versus armor penetration in the bottom. And Highwind picks up the blue. Is he going to go for a quick gank? Or is he just going to jump in here, try to steal those wraiths? That might be what's going on. Meowtor, I don't think actually saw him. He is going to be throwing out those wards. Mace Stun takes the race. And yeah, hey, what's up, Highwind? Yeah, Highwind's like, oh, crap. Wasted all that time. Going for the gank on top of Stazin. Nope, changes his mind. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. That's cool. It is going to be Karma down here supporting. And yeah, Gybranix versus the bananas versus the lobster. That's what that is. Highwind just gonna, kind of continue on his merry way. Has to go back to his jungling. That's cool. Pado being very aggressive in the mid. You can see him just really trying to zone out Stazin here, trying to keep her from those last hits. He is level 2. QW. It's a good combo. Lots of damage. We're gonna try using our spells here to pick up some creeps, and that is not a good sign for Stazin. Believe it or not, though, the wave is still pushing. It's very, very dynamic play. But, yeah, Stazin, throws out the charm into the orb. But there comes the reverse from Pado. Now, Pado's Q range has quite the range on it. And it is a targeted, so you can't really avoid it. Now, I saw what Stazin did there, though. I mean, he got Rise baited out into a position where the taunt would work well. Hits him again. Throws out the Foxfire. Throws down that more damage. Playing very well up against this mid. Tryndamere already going back to town after one circuit. Gets himself boots of speed, so he wants to try to speed up his jungling a little bit. Ruby Crystal. Should be fine. As long as Choke can last hit, and right now he's up to 11, he'll be doing fine. Highwind with the blue and red, though, comes in here again. Tang does not have any kind of big escape mechanisms. But he's a little bit too tanky. That Ruby Crystal really gave them hope. No exhausts, no ignites, just good old-fashioned destroy everything. Is Highwind going to do this? We got the banana thrown out. Oh, Soraka takes the tower hit. It takes more damage. Gybranix, I think you've blown this. You cannot do it. But Highwind's going to take the tower. Or not. No, but here goes Mace Stun. Yeah, Summoner Heal is going to be going off. And nothing will happen. Tang Arcade playing that really risky, but looks like it worked out. He's going to be heading back. Other lanes are kind of just boring. Blah, 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 blah. And yes, I don't know why Highwind is laning so much right now. Kind of needs to leave. Need to give the solo experience to the solo laner. I hear a teleport? I did hear a teleport. Comes on back, going to go for a Catalyst first. I like this Tang Arcade guy. That Catalyst will give him some pretty good sustain. And at this point, I don't actually see him killing Soraka. Soraka by herself is just hard enough to kill. And especially with no damage items, no ability power, and your tank Cho'Gath. So, might have a little bit to wait here in terms of a kill. Kodansha, 33 creep shots. 27 here from Mokabite, so he is out creeping in this bottom lane. Sona with the auras is going to put Kodansha up to 97 attack damage. So how many Qs do we have in there? Only the one, but hey, whatever. Increases your damage by 8 around everyone. That's cool. Yeah, 89. Actually, yeah, +8. Come on, +8. Nope. Come on, Meowtor. Help out your Kodansha. Throws out this spell shield. It's cool. Nothing hit it. There we go, and you see him go back up to 97 attack damage. That's fine. Now, not a lot of people play the Karma. A lot of people rage about Karma because she has one of the lowest ranked win rates in the game. But she is a fantastic support. I really do like her. She starts off with her ultimate, so it is kind of a timing dependent play because you really have to get your mantra, up to the right levels at the right times. The mantra will give you a nice boost to your abilities, but you have to, actually, gain the mantra points. So she gains a charge every 26 seconds. It is affected by cooldown reduction, I believe. Yeah, refresh rate is reduced by cooldown reduction. And yeah, when you pop the mantra, it actually adds that charge to your next ability. So again, it's kind of like timing play, but which is probably why people don't like it. It's a little bit more skillful to use. Counter Logic did use her solo mid in a tournament. That really blew up things for a while. That was pretty cool. Not exactly getting that last hit under this tower. Kodansha could be taking lessons from that Teemo we saw last round. And Stazin's really just pushing the lane a lot. What is Stazin hitting? 30 creep kills. Rise at 33, but Rise already hitting back town. Got himself that tier. Wish the camera wouldn't move. Jerk. Has a little bit more sustain than this Ahri, but Ahri does have that green orb going, so that's going to be all that spell penetration, spell vamp, not penetration. And Highwind, good guy Highwind, giving out that blue buff to Rise. Picks it up, no problem. Karma throwing out her laser shield. It's cool. Where's Tryndamere? There he is. He has red. Still hasn't gone back after those boots. Are we going to go for a kill? Are we trying to bait this? Is Pato going to try to bait this? Well, yeah, he is. Oh, the Foxfire coming out. Stazin, no, gets hit by the ultimate from Highwind. Has to use that last ultimate. Thank God she didn't use all three. And the flash, he will live. Terrific bait out of Pato. Gets really low. But hey, he had the blue buff. He had the ultimate from Highwind. Would have been an amazing kill had that ultimate had no more usages. Would have been instantly right there. But good times, yeah. Maystun coming in. Going to be trying to chase off Pato a little bit. Which is good news. Because, yeah, he could die. Highwind's going to actually take this time to steal the Wraiths, though. So that's cool. Gibranix, Philostone, that's alright. Tang should have enough for his Catalyst. How much is Tang rocking? Tang is rocking 600. So maybe not quite enough for that Catalyst yet. Highwind takes the Wraiths. Stazin coming back to the lane with the Hextech. So stack with her passive. And it's going to get a little bit harder for Rise in this lane. But Rise has a bazillion mana, so it doesn't matter. He can just spam spells all day. He'll never run out. He'll never run out. Bottom lane, let's see. 57 creep kills for Tristana. 61 for the Severe. Maystun coming in from behind. Are they going to go on top of Dibum? Yes! Karma is going to get the exhaust. The Ignite throws down the heal. But Maystun should be able to pick her up. Oh, there we go. Bam! First blood going to the Tryndamere. That's a scary thing. But yeah, Mokabite able to pick up the revenge kill on top of Severe. We popped Ghost? No, we didn't. I heard Ghost. They popped their Ghost. That's why Tristana popped hers. So a nice revenge kill going for one there. Tang going to be throwing out some deeps on top of our Soraka, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be nearly enough. Soraka with the boots ability. Very similar play to what we saw last round. Almost identical item builds. Boots of mobility into Philostone, and now we got some pots and wards. I wonder if we're going to see tank Soraka. I have to wonder. Tank Soraka would be cool. Tank Teemo. I've seen everything now. And Highwind is going to take this time to take the blue. Didn't give it to Gibranix. Jerk. Should have given it to Soraka. What are you doing? God, I hate you. That's exactly the conversation right now between these two characters. Either way. 5 deadly terms used by a woman. Okay. My wife is enjoying her Facebook.
Your aunt posted it.
That doesn't mean much to me. This could be dangerous. Stazen, you're a little bit too far. Is going to avoid the gank here from Highwind. Is she going to flash over? Gets just... Oh, no. That's into a Pato. Pato, unfortunately, not really expecting the deeps going down. And there's that ultimate from Highwind. Going to grab Stazen. Not exactly the big deeps that he wanted, but Mace Stun is here. No! Stazen is not going to get the spell vamp that he wants off. Mace, is it going to be enough? He is going to pop the ghost. Oh, great shield here from Tabum. Is really, we're going to be tower diving this. Here comes the Endless Rage. Yeah, Highwind is totally toast out of that, but he turned it around. Karma picks up the kill. Great play from that Karma coming up here, supporting everyone. Pato, I think, really just did not expect that burst on top of him. And crap, it looks like we took down Tristana bottom. Kodansha with the ult. Sona has no ult. That's kind of weird. So no double ult, but Kodansha with the what did she use? It looks like she didn't use any of her summoners because they were already down. So Duelist of the Fleetfoot as well as the On the Hunt. It was enough. That's all you have to know. Plus the E from Song of Celerity. I mean, you can run a lot of movement speed here on Severe. That's just why, again, as I mentioned before, if she really stacks the movement speed, especially with a Sona E and a Shurilia's later with On the Hunt and Berserker's Greaves, it's good luck getting away from her. I think I said that before because it's true. Good luck. Cho'Gath, you gotta go back to town sometime, duder. He's rocking 1,500 gold. Now we got a ping down here for Dragon, I suppose. It is 12 minutes in. We're not... Can that see that? I wonder. Yeah, they see it. Yeah, they definitely... Yeah, definitely see it. Okay, good. Good purple going down. Oh, is it going to see this one? Highwind? Nope. Too far. It's very risky to take on a dragon at this point. Karma does have the red and blue. She has the cooldown boots. Highwind, however, is just going to jump right on in. Sure, why not? Oh, no. Dabum, where are you going? Oh, that's going to be so much damage. Indeed. Kodansha reclaims her buffs. Oh, my God. That Wriggles ward, man. Good times. They set the tone for this. Soraka's now coming down from top. Those boots of mobility just motoring away. She's rocking 435 move speed with that. And we are seeing the Soraka come down. It's not going to matter. First dragon going down to Team Blue. And Blue is winning right now. 5-3. They're up a K and a half. And, oh no, that's going to be a lot of damage right there. Did she use Summoner Heal? She just used Summoner Heal for that. Great play from Staz, and using the Hex Tech as well as the Spell Vamp to throw down the double combo on top of Gibranix. Gibranix now having to go on back top because, yeah, Catalyst, no magic, boots of speed. Tang has a lot of survivability. But then again, so does Soraka, which is why there's like no kills. Very offensive ward here. We're trying to snipe out that blue again, something we like to do. Pato, got to be very careful here. You got that blue, but he has that red and a Wriggles and Merc Shreds. So they know that, you know, the Rise, the Karma, the silences coming out from Soraka, as well as the ultimate from Highwind, they're rocking themselves those Merc Shreds. At least Tryndamere is. Tryndamere doesn't want to be caught by that stuff. No, sir. Not him. I have to wonder if Cho'Gath's going to go for the Merc Treads as well because he is tanky. Now Highwind is up here. He came in for a lane gank through the bushes as the creeps were pushing, so they don't actually know he's there. There's no wards in this general area. So unfortunately it's just too pushed. He just has to back out. Otherwise he's just wasting his time. Now I think they actually know Tryndamere's taking the Wraiths because there's pings going down. I say that and am totally disproved because they don't know he's there. Highwind is going to try to take this red. Do we have a smite? We do have smite up ready for Mace. Mace versus Highwind, one-on-one going down. Here comes that Soraka. Mace actually looks like he kind of won that fight. We do have everyone gathering up mid because there's a lot of pressure being mounted here. Tang is going to find our Soraka. Mace still going one-on-one with the red buff. You know, just kind of beating on him. That was a good crit. Oh, who smited it? Who took it? Pato took it. Oh, dear God, and he just dies. That's very quick. Debom really caught out of position here. And then we do got on the hunt going out. We got that shield off going out as well. Soraka just getting in the way. Who picked up that red? I only see one red, and it's not on Tryndamere, so... Oh, Soraka has it. Awesome. Soraka has it. Soraka with red, guys. Those bananas. Good times. So yeah, without Pato, I mean... Oh no, but that was a taunt into a lot of damage. Big shield going down on top of Soraka. Oh, jeez, we're just poking away. Blue team, very cohesive at this point. They've landed a lot of these taunts into good combos that have resulted in kills, in dragons, in towers. Yes, we're up 1 tower, 1 dragon, and 3 kills. Blue team must be the lucky team. They seem to be the team that do well, despite who's playing. 16 minutes in, looks like we're just going to go back to the laning phase for a little bit. In terms of CS, Soraka, 91. Very impressive for that Soraka. She's hitting at 91 creep kills. Has herself a needlessly large rod. So it is going to be a big battle mage. Highwind's going to come in here, going to get taunted and silenced. That's a lot of damage right there. Good combo right there. Tang and Stazen. I liked it. I liked it, yeah. Mace is here now as well. Just gonna one-shot creeps. That's cool. Kodansha's subtly pushing. Subtly. He's doing it. He's pushing the lane. Screw the vocab. Doran's Blade. What is this? It just sits there. Doran's Blade and Wriggles. Not exactly the items I would have taken of choice, but no Berserker Greaves yet either, although she is heading back. Let's see what the shopping spree says. BF Sword. Cool. And Berserkers, there we go. You gotta go Berserkers on Severe. You just gotta. You just gotta. You shouldn't have a black screen, because I don't. So, just refresh the page if that happens. Mokabite pushing down this top. He's popped his Q. Oh, yeah, we're not gonna get there in time. Tang is gonna be losing the town. It's gonna equalize it. Good play there from Mokabite. Mokabite again going the triple Doran's Blade. And again with the longsword. That's pretty cool. Stazen, I don't think he actually went back to town, but he went cooldown boots. I would have went spell pen myself, but you know, each their own. 123 creeps for Severe, 110 for Soraka, 106 for Tristana. And other than that, nobody else really near the hundreds. 93 for Rise, that's cool. 87, 88 for Tryndamere, and 79 for our top, which was Cho'Gath. Is Cho'Gath actually afraid right now of Mokabite? Q going off again. Look at that attack speed. Missing the Rupture. The Rupture? Yeah, it's Rupture. Now you can see, you know, this tank Cho'Gath yet again. Chain Vest, Merc Treads, Catalyst. I guess he's just going to let the Catalyst stew. It's not going to be a Rod of Ages. Suppose he's going to be making himself a Banshees in a bit, but lots of magic armor. Again, the tenacity of those Merc Treads. Now, we stole the blue? Did we steal that blue? No, we didn't. Okay, we tried. It was a good attempt. Highwind actually rocking the Oracles. But no, he's going to get sped up here. Just jumps into basically half his health gone down. But Kodansha's in tower range. Oh, that's going to be hurting so much. But Mace Stun getting hit by the Endless Rage. Okay, good. Got hit by that Highwind ultimate. He's okay. He uses the Q. Gets a stun. Gets a heal. Not a stun. Gets a heal from Miotaur. Cho'Gath coming down as well. Throwing down the Clairvoyance. We're just going to chase him off. No kills. No deaths. Good times. Highwind though, I mean, taunt into the Ari orbs into just death. Like that's the combo. Taunt gonna miss, orb gonna miss, and you can see again like Skarner rocking some pretty heavy health, armor, and the 10% reduction. That's cool too. People are pinging get back. Pato could be a little bit out of position here. Mace stun on one side, Kodansha on the other, but he's going to go for the kill, but the spell shield is too good. Kodansha actually going to come back and pick up that kill. 4 people take down Rise. Pato, bad positioning. 0-3 Rise, not the best. Rupture, miss. Dragon's up. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, game time 20 minutes. We're going to just quickly snipe this while Pato is dead. They're taking wraiths. They're just holding mid. They're like, where'd everyone go? Oh, there they are. And there's the dead Drake. 7-3, blue team looking all right. 20 minutes in, not nearly as lopsided as was last round. About 2k gold difference, still anybody's game. All about positioning and team fights from this point on, fellas. If we can get ourselves, you know, some nice pickoffs, then... Oh, did Maystone jump into this? That's very crazy. Highwind again, just getting picked on. Oh, wow! Whew. Summoner heal saving DeBum's life right there. Did you see that boomerang? I saw that boomerang. That boomerang was awesome. That was a hot boomerang. First item's going to be IE for Severe. 20 minutes in, though, you know, you're like, ah, she's behind. She doesn't have her IE, but that's because she has Wriggles. Wriggles really puts you behind gold-wise. It's not a double support team. It's Soraka's supposed to be like a battle mage carry AP. And they are probably relying on Trist quite a bit. Yeah. Exactly. Hat? No, Hourglass. Interesting choice. Zhonya's Hourglass, I guess, to go with Starcall? I don't know. Very interesting choice. I would have expected a Rabadons myself, but 50 armor is nothing to sneeze at when you have a Severe and a Tryndamere. 50 armor can go a long way to reducing the big insta-gib that will be Tryndamere in a little bit. Tryndamere with the Zeal, going Phantom Dancer first. Yes, Phantom Dancer first. He wants the attack speed. He wants the movement. I mean, with his Rage, I mean, he's already rocking 40% crit at only 15 Rage. So, he's going to hit 100% crit like late game, no problem. That's why you go Phantom Dancer first. He did go Wriggles as well. I mean, that's 23 damage, I think. Yeah, 23 damage. So, yeah. Double Wriggles team, though. Or is it triple Wriggles? 1, 2, no, just double Wriggles. Double Wriggles will come in very handy. Like, I mean, you saw how quickly the Drake went down. If they can pick off 1 or 2 members of Team Purple right now, or sometime in the future, they can just go straight to Baron with double Wriggles and a healer, and that will be a dead Baron. It's easy as that. Here comes Mace. Mace is rocking 458 move speed. He has 100 Rage. He's hitting 70% crit. And he's only level 12. Like, it's ridiculous. Of course, 70% crit doesn't exactly work 100% of the time. It's that magic 4% crit number. That's the magic number. Still big pressure here mid. 3-on-3. They're not going to engage. Severe is pushing this top, but Tristana's going to come up here to see what she can do to stop her. No PF sword for Mocha-Bite, going for the Zeal first after the triple Dorans and his own Wriggles. What is with Wriggles this game? I'm going to take in Wriggles. Glacial Shroud. I like it for Highwind. Going for the cooldown, going for the armor. I'm thinking Stazin's dead. Yes, Stazin is dead. That would really just kind of caught me off. I saw the taunt go down. It's like, yay, Soraka's going to get deeps. Nope. And this is why it's not a double support lane. See that, Soraka? She hurts. She herself is Zhonya's. She's at 100 ability power. And let's see, Starcall does 200. You can stack that 10 times for huge mega deeps. And that's what Rise is able to produce there. Huge mega deeps. Plus she has Summoner heal, so good luck ever killing her. Mace is going to come defend this bottom. That's alright. We're going to pick up ourselves a mid tower. 2-1 on the tower front. I don't know what Severe was doing down here, but you need to be pushing top. That's going to peel Mocha-Bite back top, which is going to be good. Tryndamere is farming, though. 146 creeps. Hasn't exactly taken the lead. 184 for Severe. That's pretty impressive. 187 now. Tristana's fallen off a little bit. She's now at 150. And actually, Soraka now doing more deeps. Oh, Stazen again getting insta-gibbed. That's not good. This could be the return of the comeback of the Jedi. I'm doing shifty eyes, but you can't see it. We're going to get the teleport off, but Tang, too little, too late. Tower does go down. 50 years too late, but... Oh, no, what is Mace doing here? Mace is going 3-on-1. Oh, he twists himself into a wall, gets stunned, and now this is not exactly the best. Did he use his ultimate? He did, but he's going to be okay. Mocha Bite's here. Unfortunately, yeah, there's no ward. So he'll be okay. He's just going to lifesteal back to health. And Sona doesn't hurt either. Sona rocking the double GPs and a chalice. Okay. And steal the tier 1 boots. No problem. Oh, I like it. Frozen Heart for Targ. Kodansha. Infinity Edge Zeal. That's going to hurt later. You can see the Soraka combo with our Scorpion. They pick up their tower. Equalizing? No, advancing. So 3-2 for the towers. I think it's 2 dragons now to blue. Next one should be coming up in 60 seconds, I believe. About the 27-minute mark. Could be the 28-minute mark. I don't know. Might have a gank now set up here for Tryndamere. He still has 40 seconds on his ultimate. He did just use it very recently. We also have Mokabite coming up here. That's... I don't think they saw any of that, but no, he's just going to pass. And hey, there we go. Look at that. Dragon. It's like I planned it or something. I don't know. Yeah, that clairvoyance is going down. They're like, oh, yeah, damn, dragon's up. 3rd dragon to the blue pocket. Soraka's first item is Zhonya's. Yes, that is a Zhonya's. Oh! I like it. Baron attempt for 3 of them. I don't think it's going down. Oh, we popped the summoner heal, but no, Mace stun is going to be coming in. He throws down that ward. Highwind, are you going to get the ultimate off? No, he is not. Stazen, however, could get insta-gib. We're still going for that Baron. I'm going to hide that UI. Tabum, not looking so good. Has already taken so much damage from that Baron. Stazen has to use the flash out. Does not get land onto Mokabite, but that's going to be a kill right there because of that Highwind ultimate. Mace stun, not looking so good, but he is going to take out Tabum. Ultimate is now done. He's going to queue up. Pado takes out Cho'Gath. And now I think the blue team has to run away. Mace does not have an extra lifeline. And we killed 2 for 1 there, even after the Baron took a huge chunk out of this team. I don't think they can actually complete Baron right now, though, because look at that. He's full health again. Oh, and we're just going to kill Meowtor, apparently. You still up there, Trin? Yeah, he's still up there. So, if you can't get yourselves a Baron, get yourself a blue. Give it to Rise. Yep. Oh, hello, Tryndamere. That was a terrible idea. So, remember how it's anyone's game? Yes, the Baron is going to get another attempt. It was anyone's game. It's now 9-8. We've equalized and surpassed the gold here for Team Purple. We have 1 tower, but we're down 3 dragons. And if we can pick up this Baron, this is going to be a huge momentum shift. All you gotta do is not die. Everyone is alive, so everyone will get the buff. Here comes the bum. And that is gonna be the kill. Huge momentum right here. We're gonna see so much coming out of this team in the next 4 minutes. I think the buff lasts 4 minutes. It doesn't actually tell you, but don't quote me, I think it's 4 minutes. We're gonna see a shopping spree, we're gonna see some tower pushing, so a little bit of farming, and then we're gonna group up and just shove it down the throat of this blue team. My guess is mid, because that's the popular one to shove things down. I know I'm saying it weird, but it's awesome at the same time. Bananas in pajamas. She got 2 out of 3. Alright, come on. Show me the shopping sprees. Show me the money. Stazen! Didn't go Will of the Ancients. In fact, it's still trying to go for the hat. 29 minutes in. What are you doing? Fix it. Severe's doing actually really well. Infinity Edge into Cloak of Agility Zeal, so she might actually have enough for her Phantoms. Let's check it out. Nope, she just wanted to go down. Oh yeah, there we go. Phantoms. Good. Everyone says get out of there because Cho'Gath has, well, he's picked up a regrowth pendant since then. Cool. Meowtor still rocking typical resist stuff. Mace Stun has a BF sword. Infinity Edge. Are you going to be my Infinity Edge? Because that will put him at like virtually 100% at full rage, which will be awesome. High Wind. Let's see. High Wind tanked up very nicely. Frozen Heart, Shurelia's now, after the Heart of Gold and that 10% on Ninja Tabby. Remember, there's no dodge on Ninja Tabby, guys. And our support, you know, Boots of Lucidity. Rod of Ages, I thought was a very interesting choice, but only the 1 gold for 10. Mace Stun actually counter-pushing up top, takes out the turret, but here we go. We're shoving it down the mid. It's exactly what I think I called Sherlock Holmes pose. And yeah, they're putting up this big pressure mid. Yes, there's a Tryndamere top. They might have to try to deal with that. We got the split push from Mocha coming into this bottom, so they're going to pick up at least a free tower. But they're going to trade it because Mace is still up here uncontested. The last thing you want is a backdoor Tryndamere, guys. I'm a little worried now that Purple's making the wrong move. And this is so exceptionally smart from this Tryndamere. Trying to peel up here. And if it doesn't work, he just gets the inhibitor. It's brilliant. Meowtor flashes over here, gets off the heal. There's the rupture. We're still throwing down big deeps. Big pressure into this bottom lane. Because I guess they're listening and they're like, let's just prove them wrong. Soraka's going to teleport. Nope! Beautiful taunt into the stun. Almost taken out Jabras. Mace Stun is now working on that inhibitor top lane, and Purple team might have just handed the game away. They might have just handed the game away. I cannot exemplify how awesome this Tryndamere timing was. Oh dear God. Is he going to get it? You can't crit buildings, which is unfortunate. Soraka shows herself. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He gets it! He still doesn't care! 100% crit! Come on! Nah, he's not going to be able. That's the problem with Soraka. She just heals way too bloody much. Alright. Inhibitor's down. Cool. 4 on 4. You got the Baron buff. Theoretically, you have an advantage here. You got a lot of tankiness here. Let's make something of it. And this could be it right there. Tying Arcade. Getting caught. Highwind flashes in. Unfortunate. Couldn't grab anyone. We're still freezing the lane. We're still waiting for our creeps to come back here. And our Baron buff is just about done, which means that advantage is about to go up in smoke. And I gotta say, this Tryndamere, man, he's still freaking pushing. He didn't go to town. No. He's just kind of taunting them at this point. Although, maybe that taunt wasn't the best idea. High Wind is in hot pursuit. Mace is going to try to be cut off here. Pado's in range. There's the stun into the Q. Big deeps. It's not going to matter. It's Tryndamere. Who cares, right? So we're going to console ourselves with the blue buff. I cannot feel more strongly that it was the wrong decision. Either you peel, you make him waste the Baron, which was his intention, or he just gets the inhibitor. It's win-win. It's like playing poker with 3 aces up your sleeve. You can't lose, no matter what, unless you get caught. But he didn't get caught. He got away scot-free. And he has that Infinity Edge, and he's rocking 59% crit, so that's 60. Add in like another 40 from 100 rage, and yeah, he will be critting very nicely. 94%. It's pretty close. 94% crit. That's insane. Insane. So kills, 34 minutes in. 9-8 is the score. There's only about 1,000 gold difference at this point. Blue team going for another dragon. Tryndamere just solos it. Like, Tryndamere is... all he has to do is stack damage at this point. That's all he has to do. It's really quite awesome how Tryndamere snowballs like that. Are we going to backdoor a tower? Yeah, we're backdooring a tower. Tryndamere's just going to make short work of it. We're going to have our big tanky Cho'Gath lizards. You know, he's just going to tank it. We had a teleport in from Soraka. And this could be big deeps right there. Mace going in. There's the Zonias. The Zona stun coming out as well. We have that ignite. Base using the Endless Rage, but Kodansha does pick up Highwind. He does drop. Mace is not going to get out of that, but 4 kills going down. It's not looking good. Soraka is still here, very healthy. Mutor is going to get taken out by Mokabite. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, he's going to ghost it. No taunt going down there. And bam. Believe it or not, Purple came out ahead of that fight with 3 kills to 2, but they did lose that tower. Now, Soraka versus Ahri, usually Ahri would win that, but no. He just gets insta-gibbed with the Q. Not even the Q. I don't even know what he insta-gibbed in Rune Prison, I guess. But, yeah, Pato picked that up very nicely. And unfortunately, those Mega Creeps up top are pushing. They're pushing. Mokabite's going to clean him up. That's cool. Virtually no damage on this Mokabite, but that's okay. He gets the kills. He's 4, 1, and 3. He doesn't care. Severe's going to solo the red. Quicksilver Slat. Quicksilver Sash on this Severe. Now, I have talked to Unicorn, or Yun, from Team X Complexity quite a few number of times about the whole debate of Banshees versus a Quicksilver. In his belief, the Quicksilver is a superior item. Not only will the Quicksilver and the Banshees, you know, do the same thing, they both give you magic resist and they both allow you to ignore one spell, the Quicksilver Sash has the advantage of being activatable, whereas the Banshees does not. The Banshees can be picked off by some really weak spell, but he'll still pick it off and then you lay in with the big deeps. With the Quicksilver, however, you ignore the little spells, and as soon as they start laying into you, you pop that and you get on home because you're not going to die anymore. That's the point of the Quicksilver. Goes very well with Cleanse. So I'm very impressed that Kodansha actually picked that up. How much crit is he rocking? 60%. You can see the big damage coming out of him as well. 512 is his score at 266 creeps into 36 minutes. He's still leading the creeps. Actually, Tristana really came out very nicely with those creeps. 250 now with 4 kills of her own. She's going to sell Doran's, get a Last Whisper. Excellent item. Last Whisper will come in very handy because, well, Trinimir has 110 armor, but it's more this Cho'Gath with 180. I didn't see him disconnect, but I guess he did. Where is he? There he is. Phew. Okay, cool. So 13-10. Still a little bit of a gold lead here for Purple. They've come back very nicely from a deficit. Baron is up. I repeat, Baron is up. I'll say it as much as I want. This could be a big game decider right here. You see Mace going in. He's going to ward it. But the other team saw him ward it, and we got some actually really excellent ward coverage right here. So we know where the team is. Look, we know where you are. This is the vision of Purple team. Blue team has no idea where the others are because there's no wards over here. I don't know why we're so spread out. That's a little weird. Clairvoyant's going down. They're going to see these two. Don't tell me we disconnected. Don't tell me we disconnected. Don't tell me we disconnected. Okay, we didn't. Good. Conversely, why did nothing happen? We had some beautiful bait. You can see them in the bush. You know they're there. Just jump in, Highwind, flash in, ult Severe, and kill her. Game over. You win. It's like a Mexican standoff right now. Neither team wants to make the first move. I feel like I'm watching 2 high-level ninjas just staring each other in the eyes as they're mind battling with each other. But they're actually not doing anything because they're just standing there. And then there will be a drop of a leaf and things will happen. And by that I mean Baron will happen. Yeah. Where's our Tristana? Come on, Trist, get with the program. I think that really could have been a nice fight, but Tristana was not with the program. And nothing will happen. Again, big mind battles going on. Mental stalemate. Exactly. You guys know what I'm talking about. See, that was the Banshees. And now there's no more Banshees. Oh, Tristana's defending top. Oh, we're losing towers and stuff. Okay, cool. That's why she's not here. This means that you guys are free to take a Baron. It's 5 on 4. If they fight you, you win. There's no Tristana. It's 5 on 4. Take the Baron. Take the Baron. Take the Baron. Take the Baron. It goes uncontested. Beautiful. Mind State 1. Team Blue Ninja 1 up. God, we have another Infinity Edge coming? Or no, that's going to be a Last Whisper. Never mind. Alright, we got the Baron. Blue, make your move. You got 4 minutes to do something spectacular. As Pato goes back to town. Pato going to finish off his Frozen? Yeah, he is. Frozen. Frozen, Will of the Ancients on a rise? Okay, sure. Sork, Banshee's Tier. He has 4,000 mana. He never runs out of mana, that guy. I guess we have a hat coming here for Soraka, because that's the only other item a Nuclear Large Rod will make. She also has a Negatron Cloak, her own Will of the Ancients. Debum. Just going for a little bit of tankiness. Skarner tanked up again as well. Frozen Heart, Shirilia's has a Sheen now. That'll really bring up his deeps. And finally we have a BF Sword. 40 minutes into the game here for Mocha-Bite. We're still waiting on you, Team Blue. Make something happen. You got that Baron. Sona is going to initiate with a stun. Here we go. Everything going down. You saw the Soraka ult going down as well. Debum has to use that summoner heal. Mace getting target fired. And is he going to get out of this? I think he's on fire, but no, he's going to live. He's going to take out Soraka and still live. Pretty ridiculous. Highwind is down here as well. He's going to drop. Arcade is going to drop as well. So now we are going on to 3-on-3, but look at that conversion of damage. That just was, oh. Even with a Baron, purple team could not take that, and Maestun got out like with 1 hit point. Pretty ridiculous. He's going to try to make the best of it here. Does he have his spin up? He does. He's going to use it to get away, but he is slowed here by the Karma. We got the Clairvoyance going on, but he pops the Ghost. Mocha-Bite is not going to do anything. Okay, cool. During all that, we did lose top inhibitor again, and now we've lost a Nexus turret, so even though we won that fight, Team Purple not in the best positions. We've lost the turret here. We've lost the Nexus. Is this going to be a turnaround? Mocha-Bite! Oh no, Mocha-Bite! And thump! Oh, lived by the skin of his red buff. I didn't get that wrong, did I? I am really impressed with this Tryndamere. There's the 100% crit rate. $17-13. We're still technically ahead in gold for our purple team, even though we're down an inhibitor and multiple towers. Which is kind of weird, but even Barons, I think 4 dragons. Soon to be 5 dragons under blue team's belt. It's really impressive how they're still ahead in gold. Nobody's hitting the 300 creep mark quite yet, but we should be hitting that in the next few minutes. Mace has fully healed. Who goes back to town anymore? I don't know. Thanks, Marnell. What a jerk. Gonna give the blue to Ari. Good times. You can join chat and talk to them, you know. Okay. We're gonna push. We don't have a Baron buff this time, but we don't actually have a turret here either, so kind of evens out. Tristana gotta be feeling very frustrated, but she has fixed herself an Infinity Edge. That's cool. Mace stun. Oh my goodness, this kid is everywhere. MVP right here. Mace stun. Taking out, now soloing the mid turret, still split pushing. He's going to sacrifice his entire team here for that inhibitor. Down goes Severe, no problem. Now the team's like, oh, he's still in our base. He sacrifices his entire team for a second inhib. I cannot wonder where this game is going to go. I mean, technically, again, red team is in theory winning. Okay, well, the gold is actually tied up, but they have more kills. But they're down all those towers. Now they're down. Okay, that inhibitor respawn. That's cool. But now they're still down inhibitors, and they're still down a lot of dragons. 5 dragons. I don't know how they're still in this. But they're doing it magnificently. Alright, quick item check. Stazen has 4 items. That's really weird 45 minutes into the game. But a Void Staff, Will of the Ancients, and a hat puts her at 450 ability power with cooldown boots. That's a dead severe, but she's just rocking awesome. We have a Force of Nature and a Negatron here for Targ, so he's really trying to tank up on terms of his magic resist, which he's done very nicely. It's actually now surpassing his armor. Mutor with an Aegis, which is great, and a Shurilius, which is also great, and a little bit more magic resist for herself with that Chalice, also infinite mana. And I cannot believe this Tryndamere. 300 attack damage, rocking virtually 100% crit when he gets rolling. And he has Last Whisper, which puts him at 46% spell pen, and another 26 on top of that, and now with a Quicksilver Sash. I'd be very surprised if he ever died again. Highwind still tanking up, has a Chain Vest after that Sheen. Our Karma tanked up again as well. Went with an Abyssal Scepter to reduce the nearby enemy champion's magic resist by 20, which is great. And our carry Soraka is rocking 421 ability power of her own with a Spirit Visage, which means it's very hard to kill her. Now, Mocha is also running the armor penetration spec, so 26%, 28, 46%, 28 on him, and lifesteal of 18. I hope he's, yeah, there he is. He's good. Oops, that's the wrong button. There we go. And our last but not least, Pato with his own Will of the Ancients, so double Woda and a bazillion tankiness factors, but his magic resist a little low. Those are the items we have at 46 minutes in. In terms of personal gold, 15,000 to Severe and 15,000 to Tryndamere. They are leading on a personal level at 14,000 for our Tristana and 13,000 for our Soraka. Believe it or not, those are the top 4 golds of the game. Everyone else hovering in and around the 10,000 mark. Awesome. Yeah, MVP and Honey Badger to Tryndamere. I agree. And dear God, this thing is up again. Unfortunately, Tryndamere is not much of a tank. He can lifesteal it, though. So it's kind of working. Although, oh, there we go. Pato's jumping in. The rest of the team is here. They do not want to be giving up this Baron whatsoever, so they're going to go in right now. Mace getting stunned. Mokabai does go kill Sona, but Cho'Gath taking out that Skarner. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Triple kill from this Mokabai. Quadra kill from this Mokabai. We pick ourselves up an ace, and Pato is alive by the skin of his teeth. We paid for it with a high wind and a karma. But what can they do? They have to either win this right here, or they just have to just sit around and defend. Great team fight out of them. That Triss picks up a Quadra. I am still flabbergasted at this. Look at Pato just lifesteal everything back. We got 30 seconds because I don't count Sona as a hero right now. And we're going to be tanking this. Is this going to be a mistake? No, we're going to heal it up. Pato's going to go back to town. He's going to defend. Mokabite is now going to be having the one to tank it, but they get the turret. We're now hopefully going to get this inhibitor. We still got 10 seconds. Can we take out in 10? He uses the Q. Should be enough. Looking at it. Pato, excellent job on the defense. Keeps the tower alive, but that inhibitor is up, and it is still dropping. But we have our own inhibitor now from Team Purple. 23-15. They get themselves a 5k gold lead. Vanessa's very wrapped with attention here.
Well, I can't go to bed.
True. 5k gold up. They save the inhib, although Tryndamere is just going to go back door. Or is Tryndamere just going to go straight for the Baron? I think he just go straight for Baron. Oh dear God. They're going to go straight for Baron. Oh, and we just had 2 people go back. I'm not sure we can stop it. If they're going for Baron right now, we cannot stop it. We don't have a flash. We only have Karma. Rise, if you do some kind of super mega awesome steal, I am forever your fanboy, but you're not even going to get close to it. They did see it get killed. So Team Blue trying to bring the momentum back into their court. 6 item trend, real terror. Yeah, I gotta really agree to that. Look at this item build. So powerful. Now he has Barons and triple pots. He's rocking 372 or 380, okay. Attack damage at 100% crit rate when he gets going at 1.5 attacks per second. Yeah, just no problem. Demon Hard Trin. No problem. Yeah. We're assembling the defense. Now Team Purple here has, you know, they've done really good in these team fights. Their base keeps getting ravaged by inhibitors because of smart play from our Mace stun. But they even got the Baron, and they are running away from this team because it is a 5-on-5, and they are just running for their lives. Come on, Highwind, bring us home a baby. Nah, he's not going to get out of anyone at all. But we're just going to push it right down their throat. Look at this. Even with Baron, blue team very afraid to do anything right now. Unfortunately, the top lane is pushing, and somebody's going back. Mokobite's going to go back to defend. He still has those Mega Creeps to contend with down here. We have another Dragon. I'm not sure anyone cares. 50 minutes into a game, I don't think you should care. Yeah, save the inhibitor. You got time to save the rest of the creep wave. That inhibitor should be coming up fairly soon. Rise is going to pick himself up blue. That's cool. And here's the 5 push coming in. Double Bloodthirster on Severe. Ridiculous. 380. She's doing more attack damage than Tryndamere. Well, maybe not anymore. Tryndamere has a Bloodthirster of his own. Either way, real big AD tears. You can see that the tank ups on our purple team are going to be turning out very nice for these team fights because you just can't kill anyone when you've tanked up. Highwind is going to jump in. There's the Sona stun. Paddle is in here as well, but he's just kind of walking around, not really doing anything. The Mace takes out the Karma, almost takes out Mokobite. Are we going to get that? No, he just turns around, gets destroyed by Rise. Highwind now coming back in after chasing away the rest of the team. Rise with the double. Pado going for it with a lot of spell pen to his name. Mokobite now back to full health. He picks off a lot of hit points there on Mutor, but that's going to be the end of Stazen. Mokobite picking that one up. They can go for the ace. I think it is in the power of this red team to win the game in the next few minutes. We might have one more team fight at base. It was a 3-for-2 trade-off, but I just cannot get over the power of this purple team in these team fights. They're going to go with the super minions. They're going to push down this mid. They're going to try to win right now. Sona backing like a boss. Severe is already back down here. All that damage is for nothing if you could just only run away, Kodansha. The only problem here is that if they do not win this race, they are in real big danger of losing this turret if they don't win this. So the Mega Creeps are coming in. Meowtor is here. Kodansha in position. Still with Baron, throwing out the ricochets. 1,000 crits. That's pretty nuts. Oh, Big Deep's going down on top of Soraka. Mace Stun is here. There goes the Zonias. That's going to keep her alive just slightly longer. And taking an arrow to the knee. My God. Shooting yourselves into the foot. Mace doesn't care. He's like, I see a Rise. I'm going to go kill him. He's going to try. Pado's kind of fearsome at this point, though. He has a lot of armor. And, yeah, you can just throw. You don't have really any kind of magic defense. Highwind going to be looking very menacing. It's going to get him out. Mokobite. Really, there's nothing left to buy at this point. Everyone is kind of 6-iteming out. We have a Zonia's coming for Ari. I don't know if I'm okay with that or not. Any other kind of big item pickups? Guardian's Angel on Rise? Oh my, oh my. Banshee's Guardian Angel, 4,300 mana. What's his Q at? 350 and 140 is 490 plus 52. It's a 500 Q. That's pretty awesome. Dragon's down. The umpteenth dragon. Blah, 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 blah. This game is long, isn't it? 54 minutes. And I guess, yeah, there's no Baron. It shouldn't be coming up yet. But we're going to ward it. I'm guessing within the next 120 seconds or so that Baron should be up. We got a 4 push? 5 push coming. There we go. Mokabite coming down. Clairvoyance going off. We do see the enemy team. Come on, Red. Finish the game. Win the series. Let's all go to bed happy. They got to go on top of this inhibitor. Mace stun looking very menacing. Oh no! That's a stun on top of Highwind. He went for the grab on top of Sona. The inhibitor is going to grab. And Targe Arcade just taking so much damage. Slow from Karma doing really good. Now we are going to be working within the inner tower range. He cannot take too many of those and live. The taunt coming off, not hitting anyone. Highwind just hightailing it out of there. They got the inhibitor. That's the important part. Need to regroup a little bit. Again, 2 master ninjas just staring each other down, just trying to figure out what they want to do. Mace getting shut down with silence and shot from Mocha. There's not going to be a taunt right there. Good heal coming out from Karma. We are ready to rock with this creep wave. And creep wave, ho it goes. Divam is going to be leading in the charge. He's going to take a good amount of damage. It's really not that much in the long run. And goodbye creep wave. That wasn't much of a plan. Highwind's going to get taunted into the double boomerang and orb. They're looking for that perfect chance. Come on, high level ninjery. I watch Naruto for a reason. Come on. You can do it. The taunt going off actually misses everyone. The silence does get hit by that Banshee. We are working on the inhibitor on that tower, but no, Highwind jumping in. Stazen goes down in a blaze of glory, but Soraka picks up the counter kill on top of Severe, or Severe picks it up on top of Soraka, but no, we're still getting kills. No, Divam does go down. That's a triple kill here for Severe, and now we are going to be working on Pado. Pado is dead. Yeah. Quadra? Nope. Tryndamere takes it, and that was not a team fight we wanted. That was not a team fight we wanted. I couldn't even get my words straight in that team fight. That's how much we didn't want it. Severe picks up the triple, however, showing exactly why she picked up all that damage. Should have taken down Kodansha, not Stazen. Now here comes backdoor Tryndamere. He has no ult though. Mokabite's going to use the... he's going to use the ghost. He's going to grab it. Oh my god, 1 crit. That's it. Meowtor goes down as well. Terrific play from Mokabite, saving the purple team yet again from certain death. And that Baron is up. Unfortunately, nobody else is. It's going to be a one-on-one duel of Mokabite versus Severe. Unfortunately, they're in the wrong lanes, so it's not much of a duel. But, yep.
Tell me who wins, actually.
Loves you. Here comes the teleport on top of that ward. We got Soraka. She's going to go for the kill on top of this tower as Mokabite keeps them busy. Mokabite has to be very careful. It is going to be a 3-on-2. Soraka a little bit out of position. She's not going to do that. That's fine. Stazen with the ultimate. Throws out the orb. Does miss it, but that's going to be a... Wow, Zonia's heal on top of Soraka. Wow! Jabradix picks up the kill on top of Ari. Mokabite is now going to be trying to pick everyone off. Going for the kill on top of Kodansha with those crits. Big crits coming out. Mokabite with a big stun volley. Is that 100% crit? Only 63, but you could have fooled me. Oh my goodness. Mokabite virtually 1v2ing them. Takes out the second inhibitor. Here comes the rise. Mace stun is up. He does have his ultimate ready to go. Kodansha is going to miss the boomerang. 400 damage. Boomerang is something like 550, but we're going on top of the turrets. 1 turret down. Kodansha here as well, just blowing money everywhere that he can. He has himself. Oh, that was a Sona stun that didn't hit anyone. Oh dear god. We're working on the creeps. We're working on the creeps. We have 1 tower down. We are trying to end this game, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing it as best as they can. They're going to go for the next tower. Tristana just destroying it, no problem. 0 towers left up, except that one in the Nexus. Mace stun getting destroyed by Mokabite into the big focus. Pado down a little bit, but he has a lot of spell vamps, so never count him out. And now Highwind goes in, he's like, no, I'm not going to grab you, and just walks the other way. Which is kind of funny. This is the last inhibitor. They lose this inhibitor, it's probably game over. And this Mokabite is still critting non-stop on top of these things. He's using his range to pick off this inhibitor so very slowly, keeping Tryndamere out of the fight. Terrific play coming out. Targe is not looking so good, but he's going to be going balls to the walls. He needs to get it going right here, but he's still alive. He's going to back off. This inhibitor slightly less hit points than it was a few seconds ago. Do something, guys. Come on. Soraka's up. She has walked the entire map to be here. Get this 5-on-5 going. I know blue team's in a little bit of a pinch. They're still down in gold. They're still down in kills, but we have seen them reverse this in the past. Come on. Inhibitor down again. Going for the third. 3 inhibitors down. It is very hard now to win. We have absolutely no wards to teleport to. And Tang Arcade is not going to even get that chance because he's just going to drop. Yeah, he doesn't care anymore. He's just going to go in. Sona Stun again goes out, but it only hits that Highwind. Targ is now coming back up. Highwind jumping in, going for Kodansha. Targ is going to drop to Pato, and now Mace Stun going for the kill on top of Mokabite. Mokabite's just going to deke him out. Very awesome play right there. You saw him to flashback anyways. So that is going to be good game. Well played. Stazin's going to drop here to a Highwind. Pato's going to pick up the kill on Mutor. And that is how you do it. 60-minute game. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever done a 60-minute game. And we take out an Auri from that Pato. Wow. Ridiculous. Thank God I can go to bed because they win 2-0 in the series. Team Google / raise your media. Raise your weapon media. Good game. Well played. No re. Barbecue. Oh, good times had by all. Yeah, you make up a good point here, John Renite. At the end there, I think only one of those ultimates from Sona connected, and it was on top of that Scorpion. But Trist, hypercarry Trist, defeating hypercarry Tryndamere. 20k gold to 22k. Do not be sorry for the long game. It was a much excellent game. Mucho excelente. Or however you say it. I don't know. Good game, well played. That was awesome. It's like 12:30 in the morning. Oh dear God, I'm gonna die tomorrow for work. No apologies. You deserve to be tortured, whoever you are. Guys, that is it here for the Google in-house tournament best of 3 series. 2-0 to our purple team. Drybranix, Debum, Highwind, Mokabite, and Pato takes the series. It was a pleasure to be here tonight, folks. Thank you so much for sticking around. I am the FourCourtJester. You like what you hear? You hit me up. Twitter, Facebook, FourCourtJester. Here on the and these are going to be exported out to YouTube. And hopefully the quality was good. I don't stream 720p that much, but hopefully it's good. And yeah, let me know because it was a pleasure doing it here. Thank you again for Google for getting me into this. And I guess I'm going to have to set up some future casting here with Raise Your Weapon Media because they're some awesome guys. So, I'm going to bed. I have to be up in 6 hours for work. 5.5 hours for work. Screw me. Anyways, adieu, mon amis. It was a pleasure. And some outro music.